Hi everyone! Okay, welcome back to my channel. It's another exciting day because this is part 2 of me trying on the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So the first time I actually tried it on with my hands and tried it on with the matte sunscreen. So today I'm actually going to go in with the Bobbi Brown face base because the first time I used it with my hands and spread the foundation, right, I felt like it was quite drying. So maybe using the Bobbi Brown face base would be a bit more hydrating for me lah. So then this is just me putting it on. So once I'm done with that and waiting for it to dry, I'm just going to go right into using my Double Wear Foundation. So if you don't know what my shade is actually 2W2 Redness. And something else that I'm going to do differently this time is to actually put on my foundation with my wet beauty blender. So the first time I actually used my hands, and when I spread it on at the end of the day, right, I could like see all of my pores. So trying something different this time, I'm just going to put my beauty blender to good use and use it to put on my foundation. So what I think I super love about this foundation is that, yeah, it's not the most high coverage in the entire world, but it actually covers so much of my redness. And this was during the time where, you know, it's that time of the month, my face and my hormones were just like going off the charts and have like pimples and redness everywhere. So it really helped cover all those. And when I say a little goes a long way, right, like literally a little foundation could cover my whole face. But since I don't have the palm, obviously I had to pour it onto my beauty blender and then blend it out lah. So it looks pretty bomb on my skin. You can literally see how it covers up the redness of my skin lah, which I super love. Hey, so once I'm done with my foundation, I'm actually going to set my face. So I am using my 3CE setting powder. You can see that I'm not holding back because I really want to set it in place and don't want my eyeshadow to move when I put it on lah. So I've been doing something different lately, which was using my 3CE setting powder with my NARS setting powder, which I've had for years, but I've never actually finished using it. So I'm trying to like finish all of those products, and I have been mixing these two setting powders together to set my face, and it has been giving me like the best makeup days, honestly. And as usual, for my brows, I am using my MAC brow powder in this sense. It is, I always gravitate to this particular eyebrow color because it matches my hair color at this moment lah. But anyway, I'm actually putting on makeup today to go and change my hair color. So for this makeup today, I am going in with my Zoeva palette. This is actually a palette that I always gravitate to when I want to have like a very simple, not the most simple, but basically just my basic eye makeup look is when I use my Zoeva palette, and it has all of the colors that I super love, so that's always the ones that I gravitate towards lah. And what I love so much about this palette is literally the glitter side of that palette. They have this like gold glitter that I super love all the time, and I always use it when I'm putting on my eyeshadow. So once I'm done with my eyeshadow, I basically go in with my super love tried and tested Ride and Die eyeliner, which is actually from Dolly Wink. It's so easy. It's just a liquid pen eyeliner, and it's so easy to glide onto my eye, and like basically the easiest wing liner that I always get to do with this now. So I have been trying to not go too heavy-handed in my eyeliner game. I think previously I've been going like all the way, almost like to connect it to my brow. So I'm just trying to go with a little more subtle look when it comes to my eyeliner. So I'm drawing the wing a little bit shorter. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to curl my lashes. And the mascara that I'm using today is actually from Estee Lauder. This mascara I actually also really like, but it is brown in color, but nobody is going to see that anyway. And once I'm done with my mascara, I would normally go into bronzing my face. So I only have one bronzing palette, guys. So it is the NARS matte bronzing palette in the shade Laguna. Yeah, so I will just go all over, see whether I can bring back the color of like my tan color, if that even makes sense. For my blush, I am actually going in with my NARS blush. I actually got this as a little farewell present from one of my ex-colleagues in the Philippines, and it's a color that I always use for my blush. I super love this color, honestly. But before I'm putting that, I'm actually just going to soften the bronze. I think I went a bit heavy-handed. So I'm just going to soften the bronze, and then I am going to put on my blush. Alright, so as I'm doing this, I think you can definitely see that I'm starting to like get super frazzled, and I'm trying to finish things as fast as I can, because I probably noticed that my camera battery is going to die. So I'm just like putting things blah blah blah, and I didn't make it to show you my final look because my camera just died, and then I just couldn't give two craps about how it actually looks, and then I just had to go out already because I was going to be late. So that's what you get to see. Okay, hi everyone, I am back from another full day out. As you can see, my makeup is sort of done for the day. It is about 9:30 p.m. at night, and I have been out since 1 something lah, so about 8 hours that I've been out. And as you can see, I actually went to do my hair, so my hair looks a little bit different right now. And as with the makeup that you saw me put on earlier, I tried the same Estee Lauder foundation, but this time I used my Bobbi Brown face base, because I kind of felt like the first time I used it, right, I used it with my matte primer, which was the super good one, right? It made my face feel very, very dry. So I felt like maybe if I use like a more moisturizing base, it would hold pretty well. So I have the mask that I was wearing earlier when I went to do my hair. I had to change to this 3-ply mask lah, basically, because they were gonna like, it was gonna be wet anyway when I do my hair. So actually, if you will, or if you can see, there are transfers onto my mask. You will see my lipstick stain here, and then like towards the, what is this, towards like the place where I pressed into my nose, there's also like transfers, but it's, I would say, not a lot. I wasn't surprised by this transfer because the face mask was just on the whole time I was doing my hair. So I was there at 2 o'clock and I got out at like 6 o'clock, so it was like 4 hours. So after I was done with this, I actually went out for dinner with my mom, which is also why now I have this toilet paper with me, because you can see it's very oily, right? So I'm just gonna like dab and see how much it transfers. So let's look at it. So I'm actually still very surprised. I've been out like more than 8 hours already, and the transfer is quite minimal. You can still, I don't know if you can see my lipstick stain there, but most of it, or it's very little with my foundation, even though I see like shiny on my face. So I think I really just found like my new go-to foundation already. Wow, look at that. Damn guys, I'm just freaking amazed by this. Like, yeah. So I guess I will experiment more, because the time that I put it on, I actually also used my beauty blender, so I felt like it blended in, or it went onto my face pretty well. So I will not use my fingers in the future to actually put on that foundation now. But overall, wow, I'm just so amazed.